Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am out exploring. I see these old, looks like tailings over here of mines. Where I'm trying to go, there's all kinds of junk out here, which is usually an indication of mining. So I don't know exactly where this is at. I mean, we're not far from the old town of Charleston. This ain't even a road. Where's the road? Huh. It's not even a... I think I can go down through there. But it ain't a road. We make our own road, I guess. See, there's no road down here. It looks like it goes that way, because I don't think I can go. Yeah, it used to go across here, probably, but not no more. I can't even go up through there. That's like almost straight up over there. Honestly, don't know which way to go. I was hoping to get to them, but don't look like I'm going to. That's part of the adventure, right? Some kind of, it's like some fence post out there. I don't know. Cross this ditch. So I'm on the Trail 125, of course, as you can see, which is a fun little bike to be out doing this stuff on. The good part about this Trail 125 is you're pretty much safe. You know, it's not likely to get hurt. You could if you're be totally stupid, but it's just not too easy. There's some dug up stuff there. There's all kinds of stuff out here. Wood. There's trails all over out in here. So you never know what Woodzman's going to get into next. Better gas it. Whoa. I believe that would be a dead cow. Long time ago dead. It's been there a while. The head's not there. I was trying to see over here. This maybe just dug up stuff. Yeah, I don't see no mine over here. Just some dug up places right there. Thought maybe there was a mine over here. And there probably is, because that pipe's sticking up out of the ground there for a vent pipe. So there's got to be something underneath us here. I don't see it, but I can tell you that's what that is, I'm sure. It's dug back in this hill somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it. just taking my time meandering around out through here. All kinds of junk out in here from the mining days a lot of years ago. That's probably that trail I was just on. Yeah, it is. I probably can't make it up this hill. Probably gets too bad for the little CT. We can go a little ways, I guess. See. Oh my goodness. They just cut roads everywhere. One up that way, one this way. One every which way. I like getting out in places like this where there ain't nobody hardly ever goes out here, if anybody. Some people do. I've seen like tracks of maybe a side-by-side. Basically just one set of tracks is all I've seen. So check it out over there. Mines, 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 mines up in there. They're all over out in here. We come from right down there. You look back at my last video, you see the old mining cabin I found. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little road out in here. I've never been out in none of this before. And guess what I did? I ran off and didn't bring no water, so luckily it's only in the 70s right now. So yeah, just be careful. I wouldn't want to get stranded out here in no water. That was really dumb. I always bring it. And you know how you leave and you think, what am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something. It's one of those moments. This is actually a pretty good road. I mean, yeah, it's rough. You wouldn't want to drive your Prius up through here, but it's not that bad. And the roads are all over out through there. They're all over. It's like a spider web of roads. I'm just trying to pick the best line. We're going up the mountain. How far we'll go, I don't know. See somebody's house way over there. We're not actually too far from Tombstone. I think it's kind of, Tombstone be right over that mountain right over there. Oh, we're coming up to a gate. Oh yeah, because we're at somebody's house. There's a house back in there. So we don't want to go that way anyhow. But it was worth a shot. A house or a barn or something, I couldn't tell. But there was a building up in there. A modern one, not an old one. But it's a beautiful day to go out exploring. If you guys are sitting on the couch, I want to encourage you to get out and find adventure. Adventure everywhere, especially in Arizona. It's endless out here, guys. The mountains are awesome. Look at those mountains way back in there. I don't even know all the mountain ranges yet, but I'm trying to learn them. So the one here on the left, that hill is called Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam Hill, which if it's a hill, it's a big old hill. It's more of a mountain. And looks like in front of us, well, I don't see a mine. There's some BLM land all around. This is State Trust I'm on right now. That's BLM. And not a lot of it in that spot. A small piece of BLM. There's more BLM over there on that mountains right over there, which is Bureau of Land Management. This is State Trust, where you can go on State Trust. You gotta have a permit or you gotta have an OHV sticker on your motorcycle, which you're not supposed to actually camp out here. You can get a permit to do that, but just to ride on it, you get an OHV sticker and you can ride all the roads out here, and they're just everywhere. Yeah, we're trying to just get down this one, find our way back out of here, and find something else. That mining cabin was pretty cool in the last video. It always intrigues me what they did back in the day to mine. I mean, them guys worked their tails off to do it, and a lot of them went out here mining and they're prospecting, prospecting basically. You're trying to find something, and a lot of them worked for years and never found nothing. But then the ones that did good. I mean, there's some that mega rich, like Ed Shefflin, millions of dollars worth of silver. He sold his share for like $1 million of the mine that he had. And that Ed Shefflin is actually what started. Whoa! About went down. Stupid rolly rocks here. But Ed Shefflin is basically what got Tombstone started. He was out in here somewhere prospecting, and he finally, after a lot of searching and years of prospecting, he found the mother lode of silver. He named that mine Tombstone. Now, this was before there was even a town of Tombstone. It was 1877. And after he found that mine, named it Tombstone, of course, everybody's like, oh man, there's millions to be had. And everybody started moving into the area, mining, so they built the town. And of course, they had to come up with a name of the town, and they couldn't think of a name. They had a few names. Well, finally, they decided on the name being Tombstone. Even though Shefflin had the Tombstone mine, he started it basically by finding the mine, but he didn't have anything to do with the name of the town. It was a committee that named it Tombstone, and it's still a thriving little town today. The silver ran out, but been pretty famous in lots of movies. Of course, the popular movie Tombstone. Where do I want to go? I just don't know. Right or left? But he was out in this area right here where I'm at, prospecting. He searched the whole area looking for it, and it's not far from here where the Tombstone mine is. that he started. And there's a ton of other mines that, did good. There's a lot of mines that had silver, not just his mine. He was just the first one to do it out here, find the silver. So kind of become famous because of that. He died in I don't remember the year. If I say it, I'll be wrong. But he died young, in his 40s, late 40s, I think. And just outside of Tombstone, I've seen it before. I'll have to make a video back over there again. They actually built a big monument in honor of him. It's called the Ed Shefflin Monument. But the Apache was running crazy out here then too, and there was a lot of killing went on out here. There's still people find old bones of humans out here today. People find bones because there was so much death out in here. Tombstone was a bad place, and you know they found people out here and killed them too. The cowboys and stuff was so vicious back then. A lot of killers, and of course the Apache doing a lot of killing, and the Mogollon people before that. Ugh, I think that gets pretty bad. I don't know if I can make it up through that. But we made it up that part anyway. May not make it much further. I just don't know which way to go. There's so many trails. I'm up on the side of this mountain here. Look at this. Digging, trying to find the riches. And like I said, some did. I don't know. Should I go further? She's pulling, but it's slow. It's crazy. Some of that's so bad that it's growed up. Look at the mines over there. Over there, over there. All over out in here. It just blows my mind how much there is. So much to see. Beautiful mountains all the way around. Look at the trails over there. They're all over. I didn't even go over in that part. I had to bring the 300. It'd have climbed this stuff a lot better than this will. Of course, you can get hurt a lot easier too. this little Trail 125 is safe. But guys, I'm going to end this video here. Didn't find no mines in this one, but I did in the last couple videos, so check them out. I will find more. I just keep exploring. I know I found them up there if I wanted to hike to them. And that's what I want to do someday. Come out here and just hike up to a lot of these mines and check them out. But not today with no water, that's for sure. But thank you all for watching. God bless you all. Click that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I put out a new video. We'll catch you all on the next adventure. Right on.